Hello, my darlings. How are y'all today? Hello, Majin Mokichi. Hello, Sean. Hello, Jake Ortiz. Um, yeah, Jake Ortiz, you made it here before it started. You're getting here earlier and earlier and earlier. Pretty soon, you're gonna be here before I hit start streaming. But yeah, so do you guys like my shirt? Isn't it super cute? Like, look at that. It's so cute. It is a lovely, lovely sunny afternoon. And I'm wearing a little skirt. You know, just sunny afternoon things. So we're practicing inside. Reminds you a tiny bit of Bob the Angry Flower. I do not know this reference. Oh! I just looked it up. Yes, a little bit like that. But I would say a little bit more, what's the word? Derpy? Very Googleable. Okay. It reminds you of a diamond painting you're waiting to arrive. Oh, very nice, very nice. Bob's Guide to the Apostrophe U. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so good. All right. Well, I don't have too much to update you guys with. I'm feeling pretty good and life is pretty good, and I guess I'm just going to start practicing and see what we find out today. Yesterday, we did find out, in case you guys were not here, that keeping my feet parallel also encourages me to keep my pelvis in line. So I am definitely kind of just practicing that throughout my daily life too. I'm trying not to stand with my feet like this. So we're doing that right now. Hello, saxophone flutist. How are you? You've been watching my channel for 3 years. My goodness. Thank you so very much. It is very much appreciated. I saw a tweet from I think it was like just some random artist that I don't even follow, but for some reason ended up on my homepage. And they were saying, people were asking like, hey, what's the best way to support you? And they're like, honestly, it's just sustained support, which is what you have been doing. Like, you've just been hanging around for 3 years, I think a lot of you guys have been hanging around way longer than that. So yeah, y'all, thank you so very much. It's really appreciated. I really want you guys to know that. So on that very cheesy note, I am going to practice and we'll just see how today goes. I did dress more easy breezy today, so hopefully I won't sweat as much as yesterday. It has been a minute. Has it been a minute, John? Horatio, hello, hello. You love watching these practice streams. Helps you see how other people practice and take notes. That's fantastic. I hope that, like, really these practice sessions, selfishly, they're for me so that I can be accountable to you guys and actually show up and practice. The other part is I wish that I had like a professional to watch, just practice, because I always just felt like I had no idea what I was doing. And yeah, so I guess I'm just trying to do the thing that I wish that I could have watched when I was much younger. So that warms my heart to see that. Thank you, Horatio. All right, let's start practicing. I didn't say hello to all of you guys, didn't I? I mean, I said a general hello, but not a hello to, like, you know, specific people. Hello, Maja Monkichi, Sean, Jay Cortez, saxophone flutist, and Horatio. There we go. And if I see any of you guys popping in, I will try to say hi as well. You can sit calmly now. Feeling good today. It's feeling very good today. All right. Okay. 16B it is, I guess. All right. Getting out the metronome at 60. So if you guys are wondering why I keep it muted, it's because I'm more of a visual, like I need visual cues for conducting and metronomes and stuff like that. The audio click actually messes me up. I put on the audio click if I need to show you guys something, but if it's just for me, I keep it muted. So if any of you guys are like that too, where a ball motion metronome is better, you can just straight up mute it. All right. Yo, have fun. Slap that jello at each other. Yeah, I was bringing this too far back. Hello, Rogue. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Jello fight. You have come right into the room where a very vicious Jello fight is happening. Oh, you guys are the best. Okay. We need to do some technical exercises now. You're throwing Jello at me? Oh my! How is Jello ever vicious? I guess it could be viscous. You guys are amazing. Yeah, you know, Mejibokichi, I always find the getting louder harder. Isn't that weird? I actually find it harder to like do the very gradual getting louder. It's quite odd. I think it could be because I like over practiced the getting softer. I practiced that a lot because I really like that effect, but I haven't practiced very much the like growing louder. Like this is the first time I'm practicing it a lot. So, okay, 323. That's what we're doing today. Okay. You need a Jello grenade? Oh my goodness. The Jello is more like a gently aggressive hug, yes. In the face. Yeah. Oh, Jay Cortez, it's whatever. You just sticking around is like even more support than I could really ask for. Like just the fact that you guys are hanging out with me is like just already such a blessing. So you guys, you know, don't like put pressure on yourselves. It's fine. I'm all right, you know. Although if you are getting frustrated with yourself though and you want my help, I will very, very gladly help you. Hey, Saturday night. Welcome back. How are you doing? How's life? Okay, we're doing 323. All right, what are we doing? Scales and thirds. Yeah, and we're doing it in B flat harmonic minor because it's beautiful. We're doing that one more time. There's a lot going on there. to make minor scale practice a priority. I feel you on that. All right. This is actually why I like following these kinds of method books, because I don't really have to make things a priority. I can just let the method book take that mental labor just off my shoulders completely. So if you guys want a good method, like scale method book, I was not paid to say this, by the way. Tatiana doesn't even know I'm about to say this live on stream, okay? But if you want a more intermediate beginner friendly version of doing scales the way I am right now, go check out the Flute Practice Scale book. There is a PDF version and there is a hard copy version. Very fair prices. The hard copy version is amazing quality. I don't have it because I teach online, so I bought the PDF. But it is amazing, and at the end of it, there are practice schedules that just tell you what to play that day. And my students tell me that it takes them about 15 minutes to practice everything per day, and most of my students only practice 3 days a week. So they split each week of practicing into 2 weeks instead, but it works really well for them. So I think it is, if you guys want to do something similar to what I'm doing, Tatiana's scale book is fantastic. It's almost 300 pages long, because she doesn't do what he does here, which is he just gives you the key and then he tells you to just apply it. She writes it all out for you. So she takes away even more of the mental labor of practicing your scales, arpeggios, chord stuff, all scales and thirds, blah, blah, blah. She takes that completely, all of the mental labor completely out for you. So yeah, if you wanted to do something similar, I highly recommend the Flute Practice Scale book. Yeah, Tatiana is fantastic. She's so great. I love her. I don't know if you guys know, but I actually talked to her on WhatsApp. We're actually friends. Yeah, and she's really fantastic. So yeah. When does learning trills come into play for you as a teacher on the flute? Usually it's when it shows up in the students' music. That's usually when you teach it. That's how I learned it. And then you might do some trilly things. It's kind of like how you practice vibrato with the metronome. You just kind of do it with the metronome so it's nice and even. So yeah, you kind of do that on the spot for a couple of weeks until the student gets used to it. She's coming to NFA this year? Tatiana's coming to NFA this year? She said so? Oh, I should check with her. I think I'll check with her. Hi, Oscar. Welcome. Yeah, Tatiana is very wholesomely motivating. You know what I mean? And she's so real too. I love her to death. Okay. Yesterday we did movement 1. So today we are just going to go straight into movement 2. Let's review what we did a little bit of yesterday. Practicing that, don't worry guys. Don't know that part yet. Okay. after that, but I was actually very close. Okay, third time, just to keep, gotta just get those repetitions in. Okay, all right, cool. I'm pretty confident in the first page, so we're just gonna keep memorizing new stuff. Let's do that. Okay. And then eventually what we can do is just like, just run the entire movement like 2 or 3 times in a row. Okay. We just gotta get the repetitions in, you know? So. So we're looking at, okay. 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 Lauren! Michael! How are you two? Michael, thank you for dropping by, even if it's just for a second. Trailer for Dune Part 2. I haven't seen Dune 1, I guess, now. I heard it's amazing, though. Let's see. Lauren, how are you doing? No, Michael, don't be sorry. I'm just very honored that you would want to drop by, spend what little time you do have with us. Thank you. I see. Yeah, why am I trying to memorize the second movement? Pride. Just for me, just to say that I have it memorized. There's really no reason. I just want to. I'm not doing it for anyone. I'm just doing it for me. So I figured that if I could memorize the Ibert, I can memorize anything. You know what I mean? You know? Okay. Anyway, let's do this. I was right. Yeah, brain exercise. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. So you got your husband to watch Dune with you, and he was like, after watching that, I feel like I've never seen a movie in my life before. Apparently, people like going back to watch it because it's apparently a lot of world building. So you like understand more the second, third, fourth time you watch it. Like I heard it's like a very rewatchable movie. You know what else is a very good rewatchable movie? The Prestige. Have you guys seen that one? I've only seen it once, so I actually want to see it a second time. Yeah, I hear the books are good too. Nope. It's A flat major. Okay. Ooh, I definitely learned that from playing Genshin music. Okay, we almost got this, guys. Good knowing where to place those notes. Okay, what we're gonna do now is do this whole section from the beginning of all this like floatiness. Okay. Of course I mess it up immediately. Probably held that too long. Okay, I definitely need to get my repetitions in. So we're gonna keep repeating. your practice Saturday if you're still here. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay. 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 I know where I'm getting two parts mixed up. Like, I want to skip an entire section. So I know where that is now. Okay. We repeat it again. And then I think after this repetition, we need to just play some Genshin music, that is. No, I keep doing that. Nope, A natural. It makes me think I memorized it incorrectly the first time around. Because I swear I did an A flat there before. It's an A natural. I didn't even see that you were in here for a little while. Oh shoot, I only have 40 seconds. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's do a little bit of, let's see. Nope. Okay, better. NinjaHubs is watching me on the clock. I'm going overtime. I'm gonna go overtime. Watch me. I'm gonna go overtime right now. I'll play a little bit more Genshin. Okay. No. Okay. Since Hubs is here, I'm going to I forget what's that Lydia theme that we really like. EST. Okay, I found it. Okay. listen to a recording. You guys can't hear, but I'm gonna listen to the recording and play along. Now that I've reviewed it with the recording. Okay. You just sent in an application? Jay! Jay! I'm checking my email like right now. There it is! I see it! It's you! Should I not be looking at applications while I'm on stream? There you are! Wonderful, wonderful. All right, this is gonna be fun. You already got a copy of Trevor White. Perfect. The other book, since we're here, okay. Also, I should probably clean up. Okay, since we're here, guys, the other book you should get is Tatiana's scale book. That is it is so worth it. It is so worth it. So get yourself Tatiana's book, the flute practice scale book. Sounds good. Actually, it's perfect because I don't take pure beginners simply because they don't understand how to grasp the device mechanically. So you're actually perfect. But yeah, get yourself the flute practice scale book as well. Hello, Justin. How are you? Oh, you've been here for a while. Sorry, I just saw your name. This is a belated welcome. Okay. You mainly play oboe, but you march on flute and piccolo. Ooh, trying to rebuild flute skills. Your tone is really edgy and brassy. Okay. Edgy and brassy. There's a number of things that can be happening here. All right. Like, you can try a bunch of different things, I will say, but it's kind of hard to make like a blanket statement about what to do. So it could be that you might be like blowing into the flute in the way that the flute itself doesn't really want you to. So you can try messing around with where in your mouth you generally keep it open, right? So generally speaking, the lower you go, the more you have to open the front of your mouth, and the further back you go, or the higher you go, the further back in the mouth you need to open it up. So a lot of times that kind of like really shrill sound comes from people opening up too far in the forward, like front of the mouth, while playing really high notes. That's where you get that really shrill sound coming out. So it could be that happening. The other thing that also happens is that some flutes like that open space riding high in the mouth, and some flutes like that open space riding low in the mouth. My flute, for example, rides low when playing low notes. So but it doesn't ride too low. It rides lower. So I go in a bit of a diagonal. I would say that a lot of flutes do this. Not all, but a lot do. Where like low notes are like resonating here. So you have to keep this part really open. And then as you go higher and higher, you have to like open it up further up and back more and more. Kind of like singing, as Majamonkichi is probably about to say. Yes, that's true, love. Or maybe Justin is just super talented and super brassy is like the new tone color that everyone wants. Yes, of course. I mean, I was just talking with a student about trends. And the flute world is basically ruled by trends. Love, I don't know if you know. By the way, do you guys know that Jonathan So here is my husband? I don't know if all of you know that that Jonathan So here is my husband. But yeah, that's why I keep calling him Love. But Love, I don't know if you know this one. I feel like I've talked about this before, but I made a review about Powell flutes, and I talked about how it felt like I had an egg in my mouth, got an egg in my mouth. And like, when I play low notes, it like tilts forward. And then when I play high notes, it like tilts upward. Well, I heard afterwards, like within the next 6 months or so after that, like I got an influx of students and like all of them were like, Joanna, I can't feel the egg in my mouth. I need to feel the egg in my mouth, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what egg are you talking about? This is not like a flute thing. Like what egg? And then finally, one of them was like, like the one that you talked about in your review. Like you talked about how you can feel the egg in your mouth. And I was like, that's just Powell flutes, and that's just me. So apparently I started the whole egg in your mouth thing by accident. Love. I need people to know why I'm calling you love and no one else. Okay? They need to know why I am showing you favoritism. Am I showing Jonathan So here favoritism? 100%. But that's because he's my husband. You should not put eggs in your mouth. It's unsafe unless they are cooked and with no shell. Yes? Also, please don't choke on eggs. So the newest trend is playing with an actual egg in your mouth. I mean, maybe. I suppose. You know, that would be quite the feat. Indeed. It would be quite the feat. That was a fun time. Oh, spit the rice. So I learned this from you, Majimon Kichi. The concept of tonguing by learning tonguing by spitting a grain of rice out of your mouth. I think that's genius. Like actual genius. You hold the egg in your mouth until you successfully soft boil it with body heat alone. I'm just going to put it out there that I was reading the chat when I said that out loud. Okay? That did not come from me. I bear no responsibility. But yeah, like the flute world is like pretty much run by trends, you know? Gold flutes were in for a long time, so everybody wanted a gold flute, you know? And then like back in the way back when, you could almost not find offset G because everyone, for apparently aesthetic reasons, wanted an inline G. But nowadays, you can't find inline G for the people who actually need an inline G. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of it's like supply and demand, but then the other part of it is just actually trends. People just go nuts for the trends, and it is very terrifying when you find out that you accidentally started a trend and you really didn't mean it. Okay? Not every flute are you going to feel the egg in your mouth. And also, you know, that's just how it feels to me and to anyone who is built like me. Right? See? Like, people with long fingers need an inline G. Okay? They will actually get cramped from playing offset. I've actually seen this happen, you know? So like, and the other thing too is that if you want a split E mechanism, you cannot do it on an inline G. Do you guys know that? Did you know that? You cannot actually do it on an inline G. You know? So it's like really each person like needs to find like essentially like the custom whatever specs that you want on your flute that actually fits you. So does inline G make you sad? Why does it make you sad? I mean, it makes a lot of people happy. But yeah, so there's a lot out there, you know? And I kind of wish that trends were not really a thing in the flute world, but unfortunately they are, because we flutists tend to be very trendy people. You know, we like to keep up with fashion. We're little divas. I mean, let's just put it out there, okay? If you're a flutist, you absolutely have at least a percentage of your personality is diva. Okay, there ain't no you can't get away from it. Okay, there's like, it might not be a large percentage, but every flutist I've ever met, including myself, okay, even the most shy flutist that you've ever met still has a percentage of diva in them. Okay. And that percentage of diva does kind of want to be in fashion and in trend. And therefore, okay, this is me just speaking from how I perceive the flute world, okay? Just because I say this does not mean that this is truth. I need to put that out there, okay? But the way that I see it is that we all have a little percentage of diva, and we all kind of want to be trendy and fashionable. And so we end up with this culture of like starting trends and following trends and stuff like that, right? Yeah, exactly. Any musician, performer of any type has at least 5% diva in them. Yeah, I completely agree. They're like, it might be a small percentage, but there is a little percentage in every performer, like artistic performer. And we like to be fashionable. Go Traverso, 18th century trendy. I believe Jay Cortez will absolutely agree with you, Ben. Right? Yeah. So, you know, we like, it's not a surprise that we like to be trendy. It's not a surprise at all. But I feel like it's healthy to recognize that we like to be trendy and to recognize when something is a trend. That I think is healthy. It's okay to be trendy, but you just need to know whether it actually works for you or not. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah. Okay. You guys are the absolute best, and I don't really want to stop streaming, but I probably should, so I don't suck up all the bandwidth. So I will take my leave. I love y'all so very much. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I shall the Infinite Joe Show. Yeah. Anyway. You guys have to be so distracting. Okay. I love y'all so much. All right. You guys stay happy, healthy, and safe. Please take care of yourselves because there is no music without the musician. All righty. And I truly mean it when I say that. So take care of yourselves. Use a character and start bandwidth, internet. All right. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.